So, Bishop Rob, here we're nearing the end of the 81st General Convention.
Yep.
So, what are the big takeaways for you?
This has been an amazingly intense, compact General Convention. We've managed to get a lot of work done in a short amount of time. When I was first brought into the House of Bishops 13 years ago, it was a much longer convention, and it seemed the work kind of filled the amount of time we gave it. This time, there was a sense of real collegiality and teamwork, at least in the House of Bishops, and I think that extends also to the House of Deputies. It's always a pleasure to be with the deputation from New Hampshire and to be alongside them, although the way it works is I'm not always with them all day, so we kind of come together during the end of the day or during different parts of the week. High points, of course, for me is the election on the first ballot of Sean Rowe, the youngest presiding bishop, I think, probably in the history of the Episcopal Church. A brilliant man. He comes from a pool of amazing candidates, each of whom I could easily see as our next presiding bishop. That he was elected so decisively on the first ballot meant that there was a spirit in the room that is really ready to work. And his first address to the House of Deputies, to the joint session, signifies to me that here is a leader who is really ready, as he says, to really reform the Episcopal Church. We are facing some things of what he calls could lead us to an existential crisis. Will the Episcopal Church still be here? It's not because the institution doesn't have longevity, but we're facing, and for the first time I heard it named baldly and boldly, we are a church in some numerical decline, which we've all seen and we've all heard about.
Sure.
Fortunately, the Episcopal Diocese of New Hampshire just saw an 11% increase in attendance in the past. Fortunately, the Episcopal Church in New Hampshire has seen a pretty remarkable increase in our attendance in the past year. 1 year does not make a trend, so we really want to build on that. What I am more clear about, and I'm going to bring this back to New Hampshire, is that we need to be about making disciples of our Lord Jesus Christ and drawing our membership to a deeper awareness and a deeper sense of Christ's presence in our personal lives and in our congregations, so that when we go out into the world, whether we're doctors or communicators or business people in commerce in the marketplace, plumbers, electricians, what teachers, whatever our vocation is, that those are the opportunities where we can share in our manner, in our words, in our welcome of others, in our honoring the dignity of somebody that we may not agree with, that we're bearing the presence of the risen Christ. That's what we do. Starbucks makes coffee, Toyota makes cars, the church makes Christians. And that's what we have to be about. And all the social justice stuff, which is real around racism, our caring for this broken and wounded planet, that has to come out of that first initial vocation. And I have all sorts of stories I want to share when I come back to New Hampshire. Stories that I feel like I've already had in me, but I just now feel kind of empowered to share. So that's I'm really excited about this new chapter, even as I grieve and I'm sad to say goodbye to the leadership of my good friend and leader and my bishop, Michael Curry.
Yeah. Thank you.